Strict liability provisions. Definition: strict liability, or no-fault liability, holds a party responsible for damages caused by their activities, irrespective of negligence or intent. This principle is particularly applied in inherently hazardous activities. Legislative Framework: Motor Vehicles Act, 1988, Sections 140 and 163A allow for no-fault compensation. Railways Act, 1989, Section 124A mandates liability for railway accidents. Public Liability Insurance Act, 1991 covers hazardous activities. Nature of activity: strict liability applies to foreseeably risky and dangerous activities. Courts mandate that individuals engaging in such activities compensate for damages without requiring proof of fault, e.g., Kiron vs. State of Assam. Appellant has sought for enhancement of the quantum of compensation awarded by the learned single judge in the writ petition filed by the appellant as the petitioner on account of death of his minor son in an electrical accident. Judicial precedents: key rulings that reinforce strict liability include Rylands v. Fletcher, Global Precedent Adapted in India, Union of India v. Prabhakaran Vijayakumar, Strict Liability in Railway Accidents, Jayanti Lal Bhagwanda Standal vs. Union of India, Hazardous Activities in Gujarat. Compensation Framework: compensation is often limited and predefined, such as under Section 163A of the Motor Vehicles Act, income limit ₹40,000. Other laws, like the Carriage by Air Act and Merchant Shipping Act, impose caps on compensation. Limitations of strict liability: while compensation is quicker, it may not fully restitute claimants. Structured compensation formulas prioritize expediency over actual losses, e.g., Mohit Garg vs. Afrojan. The main legal point established in the judgment is the application of strict liability under Section 163A of the Motor Vehicles Act. Exceptions to strict liability: defendants may be absolved under specific conditions, such as acts of God, natural disasters, third-party interventions, e.g., Chandaban vs. Union of India. The appellant claimed entitlement to enhanced compensation under the 1997 rules due to 100% disability resulting from a railway accident. Distinction from negligence: strict liability does not require proof of negligence, unlike traditional tort cases. However, overlapping claims may complicate the legal framework. Parbati Das vs. Union of India. The writ petition was dismissed. Scope and application: strict liability is widely recognized in Indian law for dangerous activities, ensuring that individuals undertaking such risks bear the financial burden of any resulting harm. Claim strategy: when filing claims under strict liability provisions, it is essential to understand statutory limits on compensation, identify the specific activity and law applicable, prepare to navigate both statutory and judicial interpretations for effective representation.